For every book I write, I go on a research trip. And so for Shadows of Ladenbrooke Manor, it was super fun because I was able to go to England. And it's important for me to do this because I really, in order to write well, I need to experience what my characters would experience. You taste the tastes and see the sights and hear the sounds sort of thing, but also to interview locals. And so for this novel, I went to the Cotswolds and to Oxford and to Bristol, all beautiful areas of England, to explore manor homes and go through some of the spring English gardens. It was last year in the spring that I went, and so the flowers were all in bloom. And also, like I said, to interview locals. And so on my trip, I met up with a lady who was in her 70s, and she was my driver for the day. And we were supposed to just go to manor houses and explore together. But as she started sharing her story, it was so neat because she actually grew up in a manor home in the 1940s and 1950s. And so when I started telling her about my plot, she started telling me, well, your characters would wear this, and they would do this, and they would say this. And so I'm scribbling notes the whole time she's driving, just trying to record everything that she's telling me. And then she was also a special education teacher in the 1960s and 70s in England. And one of my main characters in the book is on the autism spectrum before they even knew really what autism was. And so she was able to tell me how a child like that would be treated during that era. So just invaluable information from her perspective. And then as we ended our day together, her name was Ellen. Ellen took me to Byberry, to my little town, and said, this is where you should set the novel. And she took me to tea, and we sat along the river, which becomes a really integral part of my plot. And we just had this amazing, beautiful time together. So if without Ellen and my experience with her, the book would have been very different. So I love talking to her. I love her influence on the story. And if you want more information about my research trip, I have a whole bunch of pictures on my website. Again, it's melaniedobson.com, and you can just look under research and under my England research trip, and everything is there. So thank you so much for having me, Christy. It's been a real pleasure to be with you.